58, 51. I wanted to go under 1 hour, so we're really pleased with that. Hyrox Sim, exhausting but amazing. Today's sim started off with a 2K cycle. You will notice that there is no bike erg in the actual Hyrox race. But what is great about simulations is you can mix them up. You can use other things when you don't have access to, for example, a sledge. So that first 2K bike ride, that is longer than I would normally cycle for, and it really gave a good burn on the quads and the glutes warming up for the first run. Off that, we went into the first 800-meter run. So that is 2 lengths of the park that you'll see lots of clips of in this video. Really nice to do the run outside. You know, many of you at home will know that Hyroxes tend to take place on indoor venues, but really nice to have that mixture of the stations inside and the running outside. So after that first 800-meter run, we were back inside into a 1 kilometer ski. So many of you will know that is the regular first exercise station in a regular Hyrox race. Was pretty pleased with the pacing there. I think I was pulling something like a 1:45, 1:50, so under the 2 minutes per 500, which as many of you know is a good pace and something that I'll be happy and pleased with. Then back out onto the second 800-meter lap, feeling a little bit gassed now. I always do after the ski erg, so eased up on the pacing of that run a little bit. I haven't checked, but I reckon I was probably doing somewhere between a 4:30 to 4:50 per kilometre. So again, for me, that's pretty reasonable pace throughout our Hyrox. Then we were back in and we were doing 5 lengths of burpee broad jumps. Then after the burpees, we were back out onto the third run. Burpees for me, maybe like for you, always peaks my heart rate in a Hyrox. So that next 800 kilometres was just slightly off the pace, a little bit slower. Let's take the top off and cool down.
Yeah.
The fact I'm able to talk to camera and you,
yeah, it should be running.
Probably a sign I'm not going hard enough. But you know, look.
I thought you put in a bag to be sick out then.
Well, this isn't what you should be doing. You shouldn't be looking what your next exercise is when you're running, but needs must.
Yeah.
So we're on to just done burpees onto row next. Normally one of my strongest, so you know, should have this one in the bag, but you never know. Coming back off that half marathon, this is a different kind of intensity, higher intensity, shorter duration. So we'll see how we do. Getting round, I'll be happy. Anywhere under an hour is good. So yeah, one more lap onto the rower. Beautiful day for it. Couldn't have been any better. And then back into the gym for a 1,000-meter row. Always been one of my strongest stations, so was pulling similar speed as on the ski erg. So I think we were doing like a 140 per 500. So we finished at maybe a 340, a 350 per 1,000. So pretty chuffed with that. Again, a little bit like on the back of the ski erg. I always find I have to take a little bit off the gas. So the next 800. Outside was a little bit slower, and then in for the one that all of you know that I love, the farmer's carry. 10 lengths of farmer's carry. We were doing that at the regular Hyrox Open men's open weight, so that was 224 kilograms. Pretty, you know, that all fairly straightforward. And then back out onto the second last of the 800-meter runs outside. Two more stations, one more lap. Nearly there now, one more lap, 2 more stations. Jobs are good done. 36 minutes.
How you feeling?
Reckon we could do this under 50. That went pretty well, pretty reasonable. And then Then we headed in to the station that surprised me, maybe surprised everyone here, which was the 100 front rack lunges. Now the weight here is nothing particularly special. It was 216 kilograms, so a total of 32, so just over the men's pros weight. But this took me longer and was harder than I was expecting. You will see in some of the footage, I'm struggling.
Anyone else going up 212?
We're over halfway, but this is the hardest. 32 kg, 16 aside. Yeah, 32. Just harder than it looks, but we're going to get there, we're going to keep on going. Still might get under an hour if we're lucky, so all good. I'm appreciating the breather. Let's get back to it.
Are we ready? Final 50.
Last 10 to go now, last 10. And then we were back out for the final 800-meter run. This was hard. I think we were probably, the pace here, we were down to probably a 5-minute kilometer, something around that. And then in for the final 100 wall balls, the classic Hyrox finisher exercise. Broke these down initially into sets of 25. So 25, short rest, 25, 50. Halfway there, taking a quick breather, 50 down, 56 minutes, 4 minutes, want to keep under an hour, so keep on going. And then for the last 50, we did a 20 and then 2 15s.
Let's go on, keep going. Keep chipping away with those wheels. Don't stop.
One. That's one.
58, 51. I wanted to go under 1 hour, so we're really pleased with that. Hyrox, exhausting but amazing.